driving this hot rod. This hot rod is owned by some dear friends of ours, and just an amazing blessing. Ah! There's quail! Okay, sorry.
Forward, you think? This back, hey?
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah, however you normally would wear it, and we'll just...
Here you go. You can just,
You should be able to.
Yeah, you can go back and forth.
Indian City.
Look out the window, look out Callie.
What an awesome day of recording, Keith.
It was a good day.
Thank you so much for being a part of this. Really appreciate it. It's an honor and a pleasure to work with you. I have to ask you, you got to tell us the meaning behind what you phrased out in the song about Electric 49.
Callie, it's called an Electric 49.
Nice. What does that mean?
Well, Electric 49 has a lot of reference to the panism of Indian country, with the warriors going to war and not being able to speak tribal languages.
Wow.
Commonality of English and melodies became known, where Native people would sing powwow kind of style songs with English words. And it became known as the Electric 49 in a tribute to the veterans that went to war.
Wow.
50 veterans went to war, Omaha veterans, 49 of them came back. They tribute the fallen soldier. And so it's a tribute to our ladies and our people today.
Wow, I appreciate that. I know a lot of people watching this behind the scenes video, they're probably wondering, what is a Rez Chick?
I work with tractors, backhoes, and heavy machines. Don't mess around, don't play with me.
What is your meaning of a Rez Chick?
Well, I was trepidant when you asked me, because it's not really my caligula, because I'm the farthest thing from a Rez Chick. But I asked a lot of grandmothers who were Rez Chicks, and girls living on reservations and in reserves across Turtle Island, North America. And it all comes down to proudness,
Yeah.
awareness, consciousness, who we are as people.
Yes.
And it's empowering.
As Indigenous people.
And so this was your vision, and this is your birthright, this is your song. And so to me, that's what a Rez Chick is our strong, resilient woman.
Yes. I think that with the song Rez Chick, a Rez Chick could be an Indigenous woman that is living on the Navajo Nation or any Indigenous nation, maybe your nation, or it could be an Indigenous woman that lives off of the reservations, off of the reserves. It could be an Indigenous woman in the business world, an Indigenous woman that, is strong and resilient, independent. This song Rez Chick just represents all of our Indigenous women, gives just an honor and a respect to them. And
We purposely used a red car today,
Yes.
and a red guitar, in honor of the missing and murdered
Yes.
Indigenous woman.
Oh, yes.
I was recently on the Highway of Tears in British Columbia, where this started. And to be out in Apache Junction and playing in the desert and playing for our Indigenous women,
yes.
it kind of makes it a circle. And so this was an opportunity.
With this song, my prayer is that it really just influences people. It really helps to bring education and really helps to bring awareness to our Indigenous nations.
And I think besides that, for our Native males, for us to be more conscious of our mother and sisters and our
Yes.
grandmothers and their struggle.
Yes.
And then to give them peace and harmony and support.
Right?
Let's show them. Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
That's right.
Let's do it. Let's play music.
No, I think it's awesome how you bring that balance of how the man is honoring the women, but also the woman is recognizing the man in a respectful way.
Well, it's a very matrilingual society we live in, and so it seems very natural.
Yeah.
And I'm honored to be here today with this crew, Greg and your father and everybody here. And
Yes.
so I really appreciate everybody's efforts.
Boo-boo, bannock, peaky and oven. Woman given unconditional loving.
When you asked me, I struggled a long time. How can I be respectful, to be omniscient, and to give the people like Ga Boo Boo? It's from the Lakota people.
Yes.
Peaky is from the Hopi people. Bannock is from the Canadian, the First Nations, Anishinaabe people. And so I want to give it that diversity.
Right.
But bread is a symbol of love. And that's our strongest medicine that we have as
Yes.
people. And so it came out like a mystery unfolded. And
Right.
so here we go.
And then it was at the Native American Music Awards that we connected. You know, you talked to my producer, Greg, and we were like, hey, let's do a project together. And it was just fun. So much fun working with you, collaborating with you on this. And just how everything came together was so beautiful. And even doing this here on this land was amazing.
Yeah, on Apache land.
Apache
Yeah,
land, right?
and to be in the shadows of the Superstitions of
Yes.
Thunder Mountains
Yes.
here today, and then to thunder it loud across Turtle Island.
Right?
Reverberation for who we are as people.
Yes. And so we wanted this song to be for everybody. I know in the first verse I kind of sing about myself, kind of like almost an introduction, but then the second verse and the rest of the song is actually for everybody, and it can be across all of Turtle Island. So it turned out awesome.
Miigwech.
Yes, ahiahet. So thank you guys. Bless you guys. Ahiahet.
Miigwech. Gigawav.
So why don't you tell us about the location here and about the museum and all of the buildings that you guys upkeep and everything that you maintain. This is amazing.
Okay, we have 3 structures that were originally located at Apache Land Movie Ranch, and that was located in Gold Canyon. That was the chapel, the barn, and the gallows, and they filmed out at Apache Land from 1960 to 2004.
Okay.
Made over 100 TV Western series and movies, including Charo, which was Elvis's movie
Elvis
that
Presley,
was made out.
woo.
That's right, yeah, the king was out here, and they used that chapel, so we named it after him.
Awesome.
Of course, a big part of our museum is dedicated to the legends and lore surrounding the lost Dutchman, Jacob
Yeah.
Waltz. Where is his gold mine up there? I don't know. A lot of people have looked. No one's ever found it yet.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to record my Rez Chick music video here. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I know for us, this was really special because not only is this a historical site, but also this is also where the Apache Nation, like the lands are and the people's lands are. I mean, it's so amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're right here on Apache Trail,
Right?
which leads up through the pass in the mountains.
Where can people find the Superstition Mountain Museum?
Go right on our website, Superstition Mountain Museum, and we're on Facebook as well as have a website. Go on there. We are open 9 to 3 all summer long, and we are open from 9 until 4 throughout the season in the wintertime. So we'd
wonderful.
love to have you come out, visit our museum. Everything on the grounds is free.
Wow.
The only thing we charge for is the museum itself, which has a lot of the history of this area
Oh, wonderful.
inside of it. So
And they can come and meet you too.
they certainly can. I'm out here a gunfighter every Saturday
Yeah.
where I face a 12-gauge shotgun that my wife is holding. And she smiles the whole time she shoots me.
I need to come back and watch that.
You do. We'd love to have you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again.
Life being called a Rez Chick.